today's tour? Well, me too. Time check, it's already 8:30 in the morning. The weather is fine with a temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. On behalf of Hiraya Tours, I am Maria Erica, or you can call me Ate Erica, your official tour guide for today. And beside me is our coach captain Alberto Maranzigan. He is a professional and a licensed tour driver for many years now. And we would like to welcome you in historical city of Intramuros. But before we proceed, I would like to give you guys some few reminders during our tour. First, put your trash in a trash bin or might as well put it in your bag. Second, do not leave your things unattended to avoid unnecessary loss. Third, don't forget our bus number, which is bus number 3 with the plate number of KNP 525. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I don't mind. But before we start, let's make a head count. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're 10. Our main tour is located at Museo de Intramuros, but let me just give you a few background about Intramuros. An urban district and a historical walled city within metropolitan Manila and the Philippines. The name, from the historic Spanish word meaning within walls, refers to the fortified city founded at the south of the Pasig River shortly after 1571 by the Spanish conquistador Miguel Lopez de Legazpi. Intramuros was destroyed during the Battle of Manila in 1945, damaging and obliterating churches, houses, heritage, universities, and government buildings. It has withstood many disasters, from war to natural calamities, and has adapted under the colonies and invaders. Now, it is a popular destination for historical walkings and cultural performances for visitors to immerse themselves in this country's complex past. The Intramuros Administration, or IA, opened the museum to the public. The Museo features the Catholic event. The Museo is the museum for the Philippine arts of religious pieces. The country is the only Christian nation in Asia, introduced in 1565 by Spain. The Museo de Intramuros is built on the top of the ruins of the Church of San Ignacio. It's a church designed by a Filipino architect, Felix Rojas, in 1878. A few reminders before entering: smoking, drinking, eating are strictly prohibited inside the museum. Photographs for souvenirs and educational purposes are allowed. However, on the second floor, especially on the paintings and prints, are strictly prohibited. Okay guys, I will give you 30 minutes to explore the place, and after 30 minutes, we should meet at the garden of this museum. Keep in mind that you should always follow rules and protocols to avoid any distraction. So please enjoy. Okay, are we all here? Let's do a head count again. 1, 2, 3, 10. Alright, we're complete. So let's go to our destination. As you can see, upon entering, the first room you'll see is the exhibit of wooden carvings of the principal patroness of the Philippines, the Immaculate Conception. Meanwhile, the saints of the Philippines religious order that came to the Philippines is located at the religious orders room. Located at the second floor as the Philippines religious paintings trace the history of the Philippines religious colonial arts. The exhibit of liturgical items and sacred vessels shines through. Ornate chalices, turnable, monstrance that are made from silver and gold are encased in a glass display. There is a separate floor dedicated to the history of Intramuros or walled city, featuring the miniatures of the original church structures. Here we see the Lourdes Church, San Ignacio Church, San Nicolas Church, and Santo Domingo Church. Found in the third floor of the museum Here we can find the mini scale of the whole Intramuros, and complete with the miniature of the 7 churches that can be found inside the city. The religious orders. During the conversion of the country to Christianity, 5 friars played an important role during this evangelization. These 5 religious orders had a significant contribution to the Philippines' heritage, and they are as follows: the Augustinians, Dominicans, Franciscans, the Jesuits, and the Recollects. In Intramuros, the contribution of these 5 religious orders comes in the forms of churches. San Agustin Church, built by the Augustinians; Santo Domingo Church, built by the Dominicans; San Francisco Church, built by the Franciscans; San Ignacio Church, built by the Jesuits; and the San Nicolas de Tolentino Church, built by the Recollects. Next one is the Immaculate Conception, also known as the Manila Cathedral, is located at the museum. This church and basilica is dedicated to Virgin Mary, the main patroness of the Philippines. When the first missionaries arrived in the country in 1565, they deemed the native women populating in the island to be unchaste. They walk around bare-breasted and bathe in the rivers with men. The missionaries found this behavior to be scandalous, and in order to correct this, they set a role model for women to emulate, the Virgin Mary, who is pure, ethereal, and immaculate. Okay guys, this marks the end of our tour. I hope everyone learned a lot from our tour today. And again, on behalf of Hiraya Tours, I am Maria Erica, and I would like to thank you all for choosing us to be part of this wonderful journey. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in Manila, and I would like to see you guys in the future. And again, from Hiraya Tours, I am Maria Erica, officially signing off. Maraming salamat po.